Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 66 of MCEternal, where I'm continuing to play with Nature's Aura, because this mod is cool, and I'm having fun with it. And I've also, as you can see in the top left, pretty much filled up the Aura meter. So this thing, this moss stone contraption that I made, totally working. Pretty cool. What's funny is I think I might be picking these things up. Let me turn off my magnet real quick. I'm just trying to make sure. Alright, attraction disabled, right? So if I put 16 of you in here. Yeah, now we're cooking. So yeah, my magnet was picking that up. So with that said, we can see lots and lots of aura magic in the top left. That's probably good. And this thing's working just fine. Excuse me, sir. No, thank you. I should set up that Ender IO prevent mobs from spawning thing. I wonder if that would work on the villager trader guys. That would be cool. We'll try that out. Anyway, as a result of getting the aura so high in this chunk, because remember last episode we set up this dude, the creational catalyst, which makes it so that aura... Do what now? So that aura can go above that center point. So the center line is like the natural level as, for normal aura, right? But, you know, with that creational catalyst, you can go above that. And certain machines like this one that generates aura from moss stone can sit on top of that thing to make it go above, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at what that means, though, because I got some stuff unlocked. Ooh, mechanical devices? Is that a new thing? Or aura imbalance? That must be the chapter we just unlocked. Cool. Look at that. Draining aura from the world or adding more of it is what is called aura imbalance, and it can have both positive and negative effects. These are listed in this category. So effect powder is a magical substance that has two purposes. For one, it can inhibit existing passive effects from happening. Additionally, some effects only happen with it around in the first place, meaning that it also has creational abilities. The powder, of course, only works on positive effects. To use it, simply placing a stack of any size down on the ground will cause it to either stop its effect or create it, depending on the type of powder used. The range the effect will have in blocks is equal to the size of the stack placed down. Hitting it while it is on the ground will cause it to go back to its item form. Interesting. Each effect that has an effect powder attached to it will show up in the recipe in this chapter. Okay, that's cool. So I guess when aura is overloaded, and by the way, I want to make you require a redstone so that I can put a lever here and we can make this work when there's a redstone signal. Cool. That works for me. Cool beans. So I guess when there's positive aura effects, there will be something like this, right? And we can get stuff. Oh, I was wondering why I was moving. Increase of fertility. When the amount of aura in an area increases beyond about 2/3 of the environmentalized gauge, and there is some powder of fertility nearby, it starts to affect the animals in the area. Cows, sheep, and pigs the like will start mating without any encouragement, occasionally draining some of the aura. In the process, as if falling in love because of power. Additionally, eggs that have been laying around on the ground as an item for a while will hatch into a chicken without any to be thrown. That's cool. Note that both these effects will cease to occur once there are enough animals in the present area, preventing overpopulation. That's also cool, right? Mineral amassing. Using the creational catalyst, aura can be created beyond the point visible in the environmental eye. This capability allows for a higher tier of imbalance effect to happen. Mineral amassing will start occurring provided there is a bit of powder of the bountiful core around. Ores of varying rarities will start appearing in stone blocks in the overworld and netherrack blocks in the nether, and expectedly quite a large amount of the aura will be drained while these ores are being conjured. Of course, creational capabilities like this could be used for some sort of automation, making use of the blocks like the aura field creator. Haha, powder of the bountiful core. Cool. So basically, once you've overcharged the aura in a chunk, you can use that extra aura to make things happen. And you do that by creating this dust and tossing it on the ground, and that'll activate, if you will, the effects, which is kind of cool. Here, buddy. No thank you. Also you, no thank you. I would like no part of that. So that's cool. So there's one that causes animals to breed. There's one that causes causes ores to show up. Let's see, natural storage. If there's enough ore present in the environment, so much so that the bar of the amount of ore is filled up by about half above the natural amount, natural storage will start to occur. For any players around a saturated area that carry an aura cache with them, it will slowly start to fill up, draining from the oversaturated aura. Alright, cool. So that automatically fills up your storage cache. Nifty. When the amount of aura in an area is high enough for it to become unstable, it starts to migrate into parts of vegetation that is close by, specifically plants like wheat, potatoes, and so on. This will cause them to have growth spurts, while at the same time causing the aura in the area to slightly decrease as a result. Effects like these become apparent around the time that the meter of the environmental area fills up about 3/4. This effect is known to occur only in the overworld. And that needs powder of steady growth. Okay. This effect can be inhibited using powder of steady growth. Okay, so this occurs no matter what. So let's see. We've got this chunk that has a bunch of cool stuff in it, right? Let's try something here. I'm going to place you here, and we're going to get seeds. And I'm just curious, how fast is this, right? So let's answer that question. Like so. Do we have a hoe handy? We might. We do. That's cool. So in theory, these seeds should go pretty quickly. Right? Because the ore level's really high in this chunk. I'm curious how quickly. And that's what we're here to test. My understanding is that we don't need this unless we want to... This will stop it from happening, right? This effect can be inhibited by using the powder, right? So it happens no matter what. Other things, right, like mineral amassing, creating the powder, this will make it happen, right? That's cool. I think that makes it happen too. All right, thing, happen. I am whelmed. All right, I missed it, but it like grew fully very quickly, so that was interesting. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Something happened because this thing, like, I looked away for a second, looked back, and it was fully grown. So maybe it doesn't cause growth ticks to happen, but instead causes it to instantly grow, which would be cool. That would be a different way of making crops grow. This is the hard part of doing this recording-wise, right? Because it's like, I don't want to just sit here and be like, is anything going to happen? That's kind of boring. So I want to, like, try and catch it right when it happens. All right, so I'm going to say meh. But this is why we test. We experiment. I'm not seeing a huge amount of growth going on. So if it does happen, it's subtle and slow. Like I said, I did see those crops fully grow, like, instantly at one point. So it's probably just a really slow effect. It's probably good, but it's probably not what I'm looking for. So that's fine. So that's neat. So there's a few imbalance effects that are still locked. So we don't know all of them, but that's still cool. And automated constructor, huh? That's cool. This is neat. It's like an automatic crafting table, but one that you build in world. That's cool. All right. Powder manipulator. So this thing basically automates putting powder in the world. Cool. All right. Neat, neat, neat. So what other things do we need to do in this mod to advance, just out of curiosity? So I did see there's one. Kill the Ender Dragon to make a Rose of the Oblivion grow. Should we do that? I don't see why not. That could be fun, right? Let's go kill an Ender Dragon. I'm down with that plan. All right, so what I'm going to do is put this stuff away, because we don't need all this stuff in our inventory too much right now. But I do want to get more cork and bottles stuff. So let me get like 20-ish of you. Is that doable? Yay. And we will get bottle and corks once you're done crafting up the 20-ish of those. Thank you. Beautiful. And we'll get that ready, and then let's head into the end and do some Ender Dragon assassination. I'm down. I don't know if there's anything funky about the Ender Dragon in this pack, if he's been tweaked at all, but we're going to have our wand with us just in case. And let's go, shall we? Off to the end. I want to see what happens when we kill the Ender Dragon with Nature's Order. Alright, buddy. It's time for a quick Ender Dragon fight. Hey. There you are. I wonder, out of curiosity. I'm just curious. That. Well, I was just wondering if any of those things would break that through the barrier. Just curious. Just a little bit curious. That's all. I'm also curious if these things like hurt Buddy Ender Dragon at all. That didn't seem to catch him. A little taste of your own medicine, buddy. Haha. It doesn't seem to hurt him much, does it? It doesn't seem to be hurting him. Maybe while I'm here, I should grab. I should have brought some. Should have brought some bottles. You like to be very loud, right? Wow, whatever he just hit me with hurt. I like how he like explicitly attacked him. I totally should have brought bottles in here. Hooray! Achievement get Blue Lotus. So I don't know what that means. So he dropped Sulfur, he dropped Shader Grab Bag, Supremium Essence is cool. Dragon Scale, yes. Did he drop an Elytra? Is that normally a thing that happens? So what's this Blue Lotus thing? What is Blue Lotus? I didn't get an item. Kill the Ender Dragon to make a Rose of Oblivion grow. Where does that happen, though? Also, why isn't that being picked up? That's weird. Oh, hey, wait, there you go. Rose of Oblivion. Cool. Alright, let's figure out what this is. Alright, so this is an interesting one. You drop an Ender Eye on the rose, and it'll start generating aura. So how do I remove you, is the question. Easy enough. Okay. Rose of Oblivion. That's cool. They don't seem common per se, but not rare either. Just looking around, I've already found quite a few. That's nifty. Alright, so we got a Rose of Oblivion, right? And if we check the achievements now, we should also collect aura using a bottle in the end. Alright, let's see what kind of cool stuff we can get from end aura stuff. New chapters unlocked. Booyah. And while I'm here, a Dragon Egg might not be a bad thing to get, but I didn't bring a piston with me, so we'll get it later. Not super worried about any of that stuff. And to home we go. New recipes unlocked. Yay. It's a lot of recipes. So there's your Rose of Oblivion. So we drop an Eye of Ender on there. And that generates like a huge amount of aura, apparently. Now, the aura is already pretty high in this chunk. And I'm wondering what the deal is. Will it go ahead? All of a sudden I can't turn my jetpack off. Do what now? Okay. So I'm not sure if when I do this, it'll overcharge the chunk, right? I feel like it should, but maybe it won't because it's not on top of that creation catalyst thing. But let's science it up. So I'm just gonna pop you like right here. I thought that would be, maybe it has to go on end stone? Yes, cool. All right, and then drop an Eye of Ender on it, and it'll consume it. All right, look at that. Hey, cool. Can't tell exactly if it's working. It doesn't look like it's actually charging the chunk beyond the limit, right? But that's okay. No, well, it might be actually, or is that just because I started moving away? You know what? It might be. It in fact might be. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely charging. Look at it. That is cool. All right, so it does charge beyond the limit. That's what I would hope to see, right? Because if the Rose of Oblivion really charges up the aura a lot, you would think that it would go above the limit. So that's neat. Okay, that's cool. I'm digging this mod. It is cool. It is fun to play with. Oh man, we unlocked a lot of harnessing aura stuff. Let me see what kind of cool gadgets we got. So there's an Ender Crate, which looks similar to an Ender Chest. That's cool. Lamp of Sanctuary. That's cool. It basically prevents mobs from spawning up to 48 blocks away based on redstone signal that it gets. And it uses a little bit of aura to do that. Shifting Sundial. Ooh. That will make it any time of day or night, I presume. Cool. World Eye is a chunk loader. Nifty. Alright, what else we got that's new? Natural items. Alright, Ender Ocular connects to that Ender Crate thing that we saw earlier. Environmental Ocular. This one I want to create. It's like an upgraded version of the Environmental Eye. So 2 gold leaf, 2 ingot of the skies, and a Rose of Oblivion, huh? I think that's doable, right? 2 gold leaf, 2 ingot of the skies. The other thing is it doesn't actually have to be in your hotbar or in a bauble slot to work, which I kind of like. Because that was a thing that I wanted. All right, let's try this out. So you to here. And saplings. And watering can. And go. Do the thing. Grow. Thank you. It listened. Sweet. I do like that crafting mechanic. And of course I could use bone meal too, but meh. Watering can works pretty quickly. I like how many different ways modders have come up with to craft, right? Like think about it. Between Thaumcraft and Astral Sorcery and Nature's Aura and lots of different machines, like there's literally 1,000 different ways to combine multiple items into a new item. And like every new mod is like, I came up with a new way. That's cool. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. Nifty. All right, cool. Wow, that is awesome. I wonder. That orange bar up there, what's that about? That might be, that's kind of newish. Yeah. It needs to also be noted that the extended bar only shows if the aura levels are high or low enough. So that extended bar, I guess, I don't know, to be honest with you. And also it has these icons up here. It tells you what they're doing, or what's active in the world, right? So each one of these icons represents an effect on the chunk based on having too much aura in it. So like the seeds one means that the growth effect is active, and this means the auto feeding your battery thingy is active. That's cool. Very neat. All right, aura attraction cart. That's cool. It's basically a cart that when it moves over an activator rail will suck aura out of the environment, and then when it hits another activator rail, it'll dump any aura that it has. That's cool. So it's like a way to move aura from one location to another. That's awesome. So we've unlocked most of the advancements in this book. What haven't we unlocked? There's another natural item down there and a few natural aura imbalances. So I suspect that the remaining imbalances will come. Let's see. Advancements. So one of the things we didn't do, drain enough aura to cause negative imbalance effects. That's a thing we haven't done. Right? So that's cool. What was the conversion catalyst going to make for me again? Let's try the parrot thing. That's one of the things like we meant to do initially, right? So that would be under harnessing aura, maybe? Altar of birthing. That's what's up. Aha. So it's another multi-block. So we should be prepared to make another one of these, right? And what I'll probably do is, let's get our exchanger out here, and we will get ready to dirt this up, right? But before we do that, maybe what we should do is fill this area in with sand. There we go. Nice and tidy. Except for my inventory. That's not tidy at all. That's just a gigantic mess of nonsense. But yes, let me make a big area for a multi-block here, and then what we'll try is doing that thing. Be right back. Alright guys, so I think I've got everything kind of ready here. So we're going to put this dude in here. We're going to drop one of these. Seems cool, right? And then we're going to put these guys in here and drop one of these. Hooray! Give me the stuffs. Come on. Thank you. And that might be everything I need for an altar of birthing. Hooray, it is. Nice. All right, cool. So, altar of birthing ready to go. I made the multi-block structure, as you can see. Kind of mapped out where that would live. Again, kind of tried to keep it somewhat centered inside a chunk as best I could. And we're cool. So that means we can try making a parrot now? I'm all about it. So let's see, what do we do to make a parrot? So for a parrot, we're going to need feathers and cookies. Okay. Sounds cool. That's not a thing. Okay, that's how we make cookies in this pack. Today we're learning. So we're going to need some cocoa powder. Do we even have... Oh, yeah, we do. Look at that. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Let's see how many of those we have, though. 4. Don't we want to grow more of those? What do we do? Just, like, stick it on jungle wood, right? I believe that to be true. But I'll be honest with you, I don't even know. I don't even know! This is dire, not knowing vanilla that well. Alright, so you grow. Get me some jungle wood. And I think I can bone meal these things, right? Let's find out. Let's try it with this first, right? Does this work? It does seem to be working, right? That works pretty good. That's pretty good, right? That's cool. I'm okay with this. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good. I like this a lot. Yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up, my friends. That is all what's up. Alright, cool. So with that going, we'll just leave that over there so we have more cocoa beans for the future as needed. Now we can go make ourselves a parrot. And what I want to get is a lasso ready to pick this dude up. Now, how does this thing actually work? And why do I have regeneration effect on me? I don't even know. Oh, because I probably flew past the thingy. So to make this thing work, it'll spawn almost any living creature. For it to work, it requires the right structure. We did that. All the ingredients, including the speed of birthing, are required to be thrown on the ground close to the altar of birthing for the process to begin automatically. The following pages outline the recipe, the construction, the way to obtain the spirit of birthing, and all the possible creatures to be spawned. So first we have to make a spirit of birthing. Can be obtained easily by a person breeding 2 passive animals together while there is a slight excess of aura present in the surrounding area. For each new baby born, there is a chance of a few spirits of birthing to be created in the process. Okay, so we can pull that off, right? So let's do this. Let's sleep through this night, because it's always night anymore. It's always nighttime. And what we're going to do is the following. We're going to get out our lasso that has one of these dudes in it. We're going to cause an aura increase in this chunk, right? So let's see, F3G, this guy. Where are we at chunks? Great! There's chunks everywhere. Let's make it this chunk, right? So I'm going to get one of those. Let's get an end stone, right? We're going to get one of those. Maybe I'll get 2 end stones. I want to get one of those flowers, right? From Nature's Aura. Did we already use all of them? Oh, did that flower disappear when I used it? That's a thing. Okay. Now, we do have Roses of Oblivion, so that's cool. But now here's a concern, right? We do this. We drop this on here. And he should start doing his thing. But then once he does his thing, this flower is destroyed? Is that true? That might be true. We're going to find out. But this chunk now has, you know, a little bit extra. So as long as we breed these dudes in this chunk, I think we should be cool. So let's get our lasso. That has cow, totemic buffalo. I thought I had 2 totemic buffaloes, but maybe I lied to myself about that. And then some wheat for you guys. Come here, buffaloes. Now, how are you doing? So he's running low, and I'm assuming he's going to disappear when he's done with his thing. Correct. He turns into a dead bush. Okay. Over here, guys. Stay in this chunk. Yay. Did we get one? 2 spirits of birthing. That is cool. That is cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit. That is neat. Alright, so with that taken care of, we can now obviously get more of those in the future, but now we can get a parrot. That sounds fun. Alright, so I'm going to put this Rose of Oblivion away, because those actually are kind of rarish, right? We might be able to get more out of the end. We'll have to see. But they're not easy to get, at least as far as I can tell. So now what we want to do is get our cookie. Cookies, please. Wrong cookie recipe. This cookie recipe. With this guy. We did the mortar and pestle already, right? Yes. So that would be you, sir. And then we needed a feather. Cool. And then we needed what else for the parrot? Just the Spirit of Birthing. Okay. So what I'm going to do, as usual, is turn off my Fluxomagnet, and then it just says drop it near it. So let's do that and see what happens. Oh, things are happening. That's cool. Hey, look! A bird appeared. That's awesome. So, we've got a parrot. Awesome. And now we can use said parrot. Can parrots get out of this thing? I know they can kind of fly. I wonder if we can... Oh, yeah, they totally can. But, like, I could... How do you, like, tame parrots? Can you do that? I don't even know. I don't know parrots. I don't know nothing about parrots. Alright, let's put away some stuff for a minute, right? So this guy can go away. I do want to go visit this lost tablet location at some point. Spirit of Calling, all this stuff can go away. This can go away. That all looks good. These guys can go in here with you. Wow, look at my inventory, how clean it is. I don't even know what this reservoir is for, but he's going away. Cool. What else we got? It's pretty clean. So we're going to have to figure out how to do the nature, or this guy, totemics. I want to make an eagle. So what we're going to want is, where's that totemic book? Isn't there a book for totemic that I had? Totempedia. Am I crazy? Where'd my Totempedia go? Is he up here? Ah, he is. Thank you. And I could probably turn this back on and re-equip him. Cool. All right, so the ceremony for eagles. So we use a rattle and a wind chime to activate it. And that'll turn nearby parrots into eagles, apparently. Alright, so parrot, we need rattle and wind chime. And then, is it this? Yes. Cool. That's not what I meant to do. I was not quick on the draw for that one. But we're making progress. Come on, buddy. Oh, so close. We were doing really good there. Come on, let's go. So close. So close. Bird, don't go nowhere. Maybe if I had these equipped, that would help. Bird, what did I say about going somewhere? Hey, no. Thank you. We can do this, guys. I believe in me. Alright, drums are done. I think we got it. I think we got it. Woot! We got the bald eagle. Nice. That is cool. That's not easy to do, those things. You really gotta... and I like that. I appreciate that it's not the easiest thing in the world to pull off sometimes. That is cool beans right there. That is super cool. Alright, we pulled it off. So now, in theory, if we do this, and we break you, we should be getting eagle feathers. Hooray! That is good times right there. What's up, eagle feathers? Not to mention a whole bunch of raw buffalo meat, and some eagle bones, too. Alright, good times. Don't go nowhere, buddy. You stay. 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 Now, didn't it say something in the totem book about like making these guys your pet or something? Once transformed, they can be tamed with any kind of raw fish and bred with salmon. Hooray! Tamed? Good job. Come here, buddy. You are a good bird. Dude, look at the comedy that is this ritual. Can we just be honest about how ridiculous this ritual is? Can we just be honest about how ridiculous this ritual is? Dyer, why did you do astral sorcery? Because it's like ridiculous. How powerful some of the rituals can be. I mean, granted, you have to spend a little bit of time getting to the point where you have like all the power to make this thing as perfect as possible. But if you get perfect crystals and you really ramp them up, it's a little bit OP. And I love that. All right, so I'm going to call that a wrap it up point for the episode. I'm going to put this dude away. I don't want him to die or fly away or anything because he was annoying enough to get. And then I'll probably capture another buffalo and put him away as well as just a backup. And we'll also save our Spirit of Earthing. So that's a lot of Nature's Aura and a lot of Totemic, right? Pretty fun mods. So let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll continue checking out some new mods. Maybe we'll do a little exploring again. I don't know. I still have to check out Dimensional Doors. We still have to do Twilight Forest. It's been a long time since we've done that mod. And then also with regards to tech, we've really neglected that a little bit. And I should really get back to that. We should build like a nice battery thingy from Mechanism, like the multi-block battery dude. And we'll have to see like where we're at with resource production. There's a lot to do. But for now, Double20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.